Andrew. Me Andrew this. Got an Andrew in this thing. Beat problems are not supposed to exist. It's called, it's called yeah, but that baseline, that baseline is what really makes the song be able to something I could say it sounds like a style like Disclosure. Now, somebody who's a real fan, like a super fan of Disclosure, would be like, "Yo, what gives you the audacity to say that? To say this is in the style of Disclosure?" Like, I remember I made a song "Go to Town." I made a song "Go to Town," and it was when you touch me, makes me go to town. It erupts me. You're screaming, I can't take no more. You're touchy. Don't know what you're leaving for. It hurts me. Now, if I want that song to go pop, all I needed was the beat like from. If I could have got the beat from Lil Dragon, they got a song. I can't remember what the song is called. Pretty Girl, Pretty Girl. Something like boom, boom. But my hook, when I put that hook down, I put it down a long time ago. People wasn't doing this so often. I put it down as a speculative song. I wrote it as a demo, and I wanted to get Kelly Rowland and Chris Brown on that with that song. Kelly Rowland, when you touch me, makes me go to town. It erupts me. And she could be in the car with Chris Brown, something like that. Or like, like there's a lot of cars in the video and make you go in the city, going through the city in the car. These videos already exist. When I wrote that song, it wasn't so many of them. And I put it down. It's on YouTube to this day as a speculative Kelly Rowland and Chris Brown. And if you look in the comments to that video on YouTube, a person said to me, "Yeah, Kelly Rowland and Chris Brown only do quality music. This is not a quality song." That's what they said. And this person, okay, a sidebar, same type of situation. I was on this little black page where people making a lot of black posts because of Juneteenth. I was like, so I follow and I see the post on Facebook. And there was a post about African American slaves who went to Mexico.
Right.
And then this black woman commented on it, I guess, to discourage people from the page or whatever. She just had to share her opinion. She couldn't just do what she said. She said, "I'm not following this page no more because y'all just sharing the memes but nobody doing their research." Now, that could have been a cumulative decision of hers based off of other posts she saw that she looked up on her own and found out the post was just a post that sounds good, but that's not really what happened.
Word.
This particular post she said that under, I decided at that moment I wanted to look and see because I knew about that. I'm a person I'm like a scientist. So I assume that African American, because the stories I learned, and if I'm gonna think about it, my mind will automatically assume that there were African Americans who went to Mexico. Now, governmental stance or not on the policy doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if Mexico had slaves. It matters is if the land that the slaves crossed over to is occupied by plantation owners of America or people who are actually indigenous people, which we call Native Americans in most situations when they tall, but when they short, they call it Mexicans. And that just seems what happens. And when they short, and when they got some Spanish in their blood, that's what happened. They were tall, but their people got whitewashed way back when. So they got other stuff in their blood. So I think that's what made them shorter, because Native Americans seem to be pretty tall and Mexicans are assumed to be pretty short. That could be some true shit. See how I just assumed that? That's what I do when I put two and two together. So I would assume that there was, say, people who went down to Mexico. We just don't see them. Just like I could assume that there are black people in Vietnam who are of African American descent that were born here 50 years ago. I could assume that. So if I see a dark-skinned person, I could assume that in my mind that that's possible. Doesn't mean I think that's what's happening in front of my eyes, but I I assume the possibility and probability of that possibility being an actual thing sometimes. And I ain't even gotta think about it no further. But this woman saw this post and was like, fuck this page. I'm not following this page no more because y'all just posting memes and nobody doing the research yourself. Now, that could have been a wake-up call because I wouldn't have researched it. I saw that post before.
Same.
Somebody reposted it today. And that's what this comment was at the top. And that's what made me research it. She's right. I do just look at stuff on there. I don't research everything. And most of it, I don't assume it's all true. I know that. Well, I've read a few of it and I'm like, all right, they just take a picture of any chick and put that story next to it. And that's what we'll all believe when we look at the picture.
Yeah, I use your thing, the healthy. That's the only thing I pay attention to, like the dosage of. I think of like the possibility, like, oh yeah, that's a possibility. But then most other things I don't actually pay attention.
Honorable skeptic is what they call it.
Honorable skeptic.
Yeah, like honorable skeptic is kind of skeptical of things being true or false. He's either both ways. He's skeptical, so he just kind of skeptically in the middle of most situations. He has a skeptical objective a skeptical objective perspective.
Okay, weird.
Yeah, and he just uses that.
Good thing that's recorded because that's a tongue twister.
All the time. Yeah. He has I can remember if I take a few seconds. He has a skeptical
objective
perspective. Because if you say his perspective is objective, even he would be skeptical of that.
Word.
You'd be like, yeah, I think you'd be like, oh, that's an objective perspective right there. You're looking at it objectively. He'd be like, well, actually, I could never truly be completely objective about anything, right? See? So that's the honorable skeptic's perspective.
I'm going to name this episode Honorable Skeptics.
Word.
So let me play you and let's see. I'm gonna cue up another beat to play. Let's see. You may have already heard some of these. I'm gonna cue up the one I just exported today. I think you have already heard this one though. Man, I listened to Gracious earlier. I need to go in and work on my vocals again so we can get that out. That's a really good get that on. I'd like to hear that online on platforms.
Huh? Say again?
Gracious.
Gracious. Oh yeah, what would you want to put down on platforms, you said?
Yeah, I would like to hear that, man. I was listening to it the other day and I was like, I would like to hear that.
Yeah, see, like what you're playing right now. Turn it up a little bit. I'm low. It could be me. I heard this before.
Yeah.
You asked me. I think you asked me what I want to think about this. Now you did the same thing, but then I would say, all right. So the last time I said the bass, the 808 was out of tune. This time, the 808 seems less out of tune, but it still has the atonal perspective. It even got more atonal when you made an atonal harmony just then. So somebody would say, like, okay, somebody would have paused it, and like the keyboard nigga from that movie would hop on the piano and be like, all right, this is stop, pause it. This nigga he would open up a piano. He'd be like, okay, I'm a Logic Pro. I'm gonna open the piano. And he open the piano. Like, you guys use Logic Pro? Yeah, you guys use Logic Pro. Okay, so I'm on Logic Pro, and I'm going to open the piano. I'm going to solo this piano, and I'm going to go to Just a basic piano. Just a basic piano.
And I haven't, I think also as well, I haven't begun to incorporate. Oh, I would say over the past week and what you've told me over the past 2 live streams, I have a lot more information now regarding my production. But it's kind of like since I've already been exporting a lot of these songs, and I know they will sound concise, I said I'll just make these ideas and then I'll go back and as I'm going forward, I'll start to incorporate more of this knowledge.
So play that again. Oh, I'm in the wrong. Oh, not right there. So it ain't this, it ain't this, it ain't this, but this is the closest I can get to this note.
Of the 808.
That's the closest I can get. So any instrument I put with that, it's going to not be in the same key as it, because I'm playing a poly 808. And I remember I told you that one day. You was like, I didn't use a black. Then that's the closest you can get to what that is, because you don't mono your 808s.
I eventually have to figure out how to mono them in Ableton.
Because look,
how do you mono them in Logic?
that's not the same note, huh?
How do you mono them in Logic?
So the way you should play and let's talk about that. So the way how I think you should do the 808 is to go to Quick Sampler, which you don't even have Quick Sampler.
I do. I upgraded my Logic.
Okay, so you go to Quick Sampler, you drag the 808 file there, and the 808 file is spread over the piano. You put mono. Now that will make the 808 be in a key. It still won't be the key that it says. So sometimes, most times, it's not the key that it says it is. It's like another key, but it is a key. But if you don't put it on mono, it's going to be on poly, and it's going to play a polytonal 808 that won't really be any note. And the way how you know that is because you hear all these other notes impossible to be the same note as it. And that's how I know the 808 is out of tune. Because no other instrument in the song could play the same note as the 808. But that's your style. And a lot of people use off-tune 808 for like a few beats of the 808 because it sounds dope. It automatically creates this dissonance that makes the 808 sound even lower and fatter. So it's a good thing you got that fat 808 going throughout the whole thing. And it's dope. But that's what's happening musically. That's the context that.
Well, because what I feel like when I listen to these tracks, those aren't mastered yet. But what I feel like they're missing is with a lot of music, and I think I just figured out what you said. Since I'm using atonal 808s, I know that there's a point where it's like there seems to be a difference. There is a difference. There's a noticeable difference between
all the notes of the 808s and the notes of everything else.
There's a noticeable difference in other people's music.
Yeah.
For my music, it kind of feels like, in a way, it feels like when I hear the 808 playing, it's like, it seems like there's too much going on in the low end. It seems like it's like very, I guess you could say it sounds very harmonic, and it doesn't sound like a rhythmic low end. It sounds like rhythmic still, but it has a very,
it has a chord. It's like a chord now. It's like a chord
to it, which I feel like it's I feel like that makes it not hit as hard as it would be
in the normal way. So you never make a normal beat. You never make a normal musical beat like you make this other kind of beat thing, because the 808 doesn't hit like other people's be hitting. Like, and you made it like the same. You could do the same rhythm 808 as me, but your 808's going to not hit like mine because your 808 is just a spread, and my 808 I target it, and I put a kick with that motherfucker. Also, like a solid kick that I also designed. And then I carve out the space for my 808 and for my kick to be. And so after I do those two things, it's locked in. Yes. So you drag the 808 over in there.
I really don't know where my 808s are.
It has to be in a file, not on anything else. You just go to the files and search 808. Well, you can go there, but I guess you don't. I wouldn't type my 808, just 808.
Well, I have a folder that
called my 808.
They're all named.
Oh, well, type my 808.
They're all named different, but I don't know where that folder is. That's why I just
type here. Just if you type there it is. So yeah, you go to that folder, right? Is that how it works for every DAW?
But I'm in a.
You can't drag it from there. That's not gonna work, yo. Try it.
Yeah.
No way, man. Come on. Just go to your Finder, not Spotlight. You would only have to search once if you just went to Finder, not Spotlight. Just search 808. Just right there. Oh, you're gonna keep that window, another window. 808. All right. There you go. Any one of those. Just drag it. You ain't got to do nothing else. Just drag the 808 right now. There it is. Now go over to amp. It's on the right side of this box. It's in front. The right side of this box, down. You see amp? The amp, yes. Poly. Mono. Ignore. Mono. All right. Play the 808.
Let me find my keyboard.
Just go to keyboard, the computer keyboard up there, window, or view, one of those. Open key, show musical typing. Show music, okay. Octave down, click that portion of the piano above. Yes. Turn the volume up.
You can't hear it?
It's very low. Turn the volume up.
It's quite high.
The volume up on the track that the 808 is on.
It's quite high as well. But okay.
Now go to Logic Pro and make sure that everything is on built in.
All right. It may not be built in. You're right. Output built in. Alrighty, here we go.
Now to gauge that volume, should be very loud. Use the piano, man. A B C A S A S. Okay, that's go back to view. That's why I didn't say show keyboard. That's what. Put octave higher. Higher. Then those are notes.
Yo, so this is the same way as my 808s, and so
They're poly. They're poly, and this is not whatever you did over there. You ain't do that last setting of making it mono.
So we're gonna open up live.
I feel like you're wasting time.
I want to see because I want.
We're gonna open up live. That seemed like a waste of time. That sounds like a song there.
All right, here we go. So let me go here. Presets, instruments. All right, and let's pull up. Can you please? All right. Let's get this XX Tendency on. 808 again. Oh. All right. You can barely hear this. Oh, that's why. Preferences. Output. Okay. Can you hear that? Oh, no.
Yeah.
That's Polly.
Play at the same time as the other one, man. Oh no, man. Play at the same time as the other one. Now play whatever note you just played. Now go play the same note over here. Just click it and play the note. It's already there. You don't have to show it. I think it works anyway, right?
It's not working.
Oh, we'll go open the thing.
Okay, show it. Show musical type.
Just use Command K. Now go over there and play a C. Is that a C? No.
Doesn't sound like one at all, eh?
It's not a C.
Oh, but plus because I'm playing a.
It don't matter what octave it is. A C is a C. Go over there and play it again. No, that's not a C.
You're right. That's
out of tune.
That's great. So
it's not even in tune to the C, which means it's not even a note that's like A something. It just I don't know how to change that setting over there. Let me look. You could do it from detune, but it's already detuned. So let's try to. You wanna see this wasted time that with
yeah, we don't have to. We don't have to.
I'm not saying you're wasting time.
No, I actually don't.
I'm saying that this feature of this program happens to be a waste of time, and it says the 808 is in C. So play A.
Play the A.
Yes. Now go over to the other side and play C. Now go play A.
I'm playing the A. You mean A?
No, actual A. A the note, which is H.
Oh, that's what you meant. Did you mean me to do that?
No, I did not. I wouldn't have said that. Play H. Were you pressing the?
I'm pressing H right now.
Okay, now go back over there and press H.
Here.
Yes. C.
Yeah. I can.
And so press G. No, go back to the other side. No. Press H again here. No. Go back over there. Okay, stop. Go back to Ableton and push H. Okay, remember what that sounds like. Now go over here to what's the name and push G. Why? Go back. I forgot how it sounded because you go too slow. You're not understanding. Now go over there and find that note. F. That's it. So instead of it being that's the difference between the two notes.
Oh, I see. I hear it. That's so over here. That H is F.
Yes, and it's not even exactly F. It's out of tune for F, but F is the closest note to it. It's off.
Wow.
And so no note you play along with that will ever be in tune to that. And the only way you can fix it is you got to detune it until it's in tune.
Word. All right, yo. That's cool, man. Yeah, it's Gucci. Don't say it. But I do know how to get a good 808 now. Word. Looks like I'll be in Logic for more of the production process, more and more.
Which doesn't sound so much like a waste of time.
It's not. I figure out eventually. It's just I have so much
I,
music
I don't. I
that
can't
I
even
made
say what
in
you learn on
Ableton.
Ableton. Yeah.
That's the only thing is I have so much music that I already made there, so I still have to move it all. I still moving inspiration over. So I'm kind of thinking I'm working on really the most efficient way for me to move inspiration over from Ableton to Logic, and work with it, and kind of still.
I couldn't get away with doing that. Like it would my I wouldn't allow myself to do the out of tune one, but it's dope. I haven't got a chance. I haven't got you send them to me all the time. I haven't gotten around to using them. I would say send me one of those out of tune 808s, and I'll make the use of it. Like I got detune music in person on Original Signal. There's detune music in there. Detune stuff is cool. It's not in the normal tuning. And I change my tuning is not normal to everybody else's anyway. So that's why I didn't even have me play a C on my computer and compare it to yours, because my tuning is changed. I use a custom tuning.
Yeah, you use one 436.
So I like listening to the beat through this system, because this is not how the way I'm hearing it, especially, is not how it really sounds. It actually sounds better on the live than it sounds in my ears. Yeah, because I'm not listening to the real sound. I'm listening to the this broadcast of the real sound. Technically, the way how that works, like a monitor. Yeah, what else I got here? Like I'll say, I don't know what I'm about to do.
I'll play another beat.
Yeah.
Here's
I have a session tonight.
Oh, with who?
Pat.
Oh, that's what's up.
It should be interesting. What I would say, it would give me an opportunity to create thoroughly critiqued pop music.
Word. Okay.
Yeah, whenever I say thoroughly critiqued, it's I never created pop music, and the thing is the person wants me to recreate a pop song, and they're going to be here, so they will acknowledge the differentiation between what I create in the actual pop song.
Mm-hmm.
And if I can get the same reaction of the original pop song, like the same, what's the name, I can have it verified by the person who picked the pop song.
So you'll have a whole new production skill for people.
Essentially.
Because I remember you said you don't actually know how to make a straight pop song by yourself. You just don't think like that, so you can't. I remember.
I would say that.
But you haven't had
through and through. No, not through and through. If I make a pop song, like if I got some beats that's pop, I would do something to it that makes it not pop.
Mm-hmm.
Like even
I've kind of forgotten what pop is. I don't because I feel like when I started like. So that thing, the information he was talking about, a lot of what they talk about, that's why my beats are so like weird, because I learned, they taught us music theory, so when I first started making beats, I was thinking about 4-note fugues and things like that. And I had a song, I can find the song for you. I'm gonna pull it up for you. And it was I was into making songs from weird musical notation.
Word. Like
from the get go, my music production has always been like, I was always trying to make the weird. I was always trying to make pop from the weird. So it wasn't meant to be pop, but it was meant to be. When I thought of pop, I meant something that I could bounce and dance to from weird.
I like the weird vibe you go for. I would say that my thing about the weird vibe, if I had a thing, like it doesn't matter what I think really, but as one of your fans, as a person who could enjoy your music thoroughly, like I'm a fan. The whole thing is I'll be looking for a fat vibe, and it's like not all of my friends could get with it.
So
And I've been to some parties where, like in New York, the funniest thing to go to is a weird music party. Because a weird music party, basically you can say nobody can dance. Or everybody can dance, but they dance like they can't dance. And it's fun, because everybody's like being nerds and weird. It's fun. And I would say, the music you make is not exactly that, but it's more along that lines. And I would say that the people who got that mindset will have an incredible great time listening to it, like me. And I would say, like, you have to find that group of people who understand it. But if you don't know you making it like that, which you just express that you kind of do know, deep down inside, you want it to be weird. So it's your thing.
well, see,
You'll find your people. That's your thing too.
that was before I kind of so as me and you talk more, I realized that I had a very music elitist. A part of me had a compartmentalized music elitist mindset. So
I don't know if I had that. Sierra does. Lightly.
Well, I didn't say you had. I said me.
No, I know. I don't know if I actually have it.
Right. Well,
I know. I think my little sister does, but she just because she has elitist knowledge.
So I feel like I don't. It's not that I have it. I feel like I have it compartmentalized. So, for example, I'll sometimes start a melody, and it'll sound good, but I'll delete the melody because looking at the notes of the melody, it only used the white notes. I didn't think it was complex enough. Oh, it sounds like a children's rhyme. So like I'll delete melodies because for me they don't sound complex enough. Traditionally when I first start a song, that's what I'll go through. I'll make a bunch of different melodies and I'll delete them.
That sounds like a waste of time. Like what I would do is if I made a melody and it sounded like a children's rhyme, I'm gonna alt that. When I say alt, I'm gonna make an alternative right there. And I'm gonna make 2 beats now. I was making 1 beat. Now I'm making 2. I'm gonna make whatever I think of after this nursery rhyme shit. But that nursery rhyme shit can fly in some way. I'm gonna keep that. I might work on that now or later. But I'm gonna save a version of this beat as it is right now. And I'm gonna continue with that nursery rhyme sound now or later because it's a sound that I know already. And I want to see how I can take that in a completely different level than wherever I'm gonna go with the next thing, unless I come up with another sound that I know already, like something that I didn't make. If I like that's why I got 2 versions of that beat. One version of that beat became the African song, and the other version of that beat is John Cloud. Something like that. I got a few beats that's like the beats got 2 sides on them.
That's where I say you inspired me because when I realized that I kind of constricted the growth of the actual song to my idea, I was talking to myself. I was like, man, you always talk about being authentic to yourself, and then I was like, well, what is this idea of yourself that you're talking about being authentic to, and I was like, it's different from loyalty. It's kind of a different thing. So being loyal to the path is different from being authentic to an idea about, I feel. And so I was questioning the validity of that. And so it kind of that lines to what I'm saying right now. I've been lately kind of, but I haven't really I could say so much found the time to exactly sit. I've sat down, but letting the song write itself versus me, and I think around I've been trying it, but I guess now I actually realized it. I realized that, oh wow, I actually normally consciously don't want the song to write itself. I try to like make it. There's an idea that I feel like, oh, it's not music if it hasn't gotten to this one. And so really, the more, especially the being on the podcast with you and listening to you talk about your production process, it's really kind of helped me unblock myself. I realized that I actually put a lot of barriers in front of my. Like you said, I actually waste a lot of my own time trying to reach this concept of perfection that I've somehow like labeled as this is. Yeah.
You know, this made me think of. They should come out with a movie. You saw Get Out, right? Get Out.
Yeah, I think I saw it. I think I saw all of it. I know what it is. That's why I think I saw it.
They should make Get Out Part 2. In Get Out Part 2, there's another nigga dates a white girl, or a girl of another race, and she brings him home to meet her family, same way. And he maybe saw Get Out, or he thought about Get Out, or he had a dream about the movie Get Out. The movie Get Out doesn't exist in his reality. In his reality, Get Out was a dream that he had the night before he went to his meet his girlfriend. So he mentions the movie Get Out, but they're like, "What you talking about?" He's like, "Oh, it must have been a dream, yo." Or he tells his friend about his dream, and his dream is the plot to the movie Get Out.
Right.
And his friend says, "Shit, some crazy shit. You better be careful." He goes out there to meet the white girl family, or the other race girl family, and it's identical to Get Out. The father likes him in the same way. The brother talks to him about UFC and says, "Yo, man, you would be a beast if you kept doing every single thing." The mother really wants to know about his story, and she likes to drink tea.
Mm-hmm.
And when he's sitting down in the chair, talking to her chair, because he's so big, and he sits down in the chair. They knew the chair was a little bit broken, but nobody big enough to ever sit down in it and made it break. He sits down in the chair breaks. He feels like he fell down into the sunken place.
Yeah.
Calls his friend, tells his friend about it. His friend's like, "Yo, that's wild. Well, maybe you're making all this up in your mind." And yeah, Get Out too. When you get out, well, you supposed to stay. Supposed to stay. You get out, and you thought that like you got out of your way when you were supposed to stay in your way, or you're trying to get out of your way when you're supposed to stay in it. The honorable skeptic will always assume that I'm probably wrong. And that's why I usually do things that make me uncomfortable. If something I don't feel like doing, I usually try to push myself to do it, because that's the thing that never gets done. It never gets done because everybody trying to do what they wanted to do, or how they wanted to do it. And so I do the thing that I could not want to do. And I'll make all the arguments in my mind. In my mind for like 5 minutes, I'll just make all the complaints possible. Every complaint. I make a bunch of, I barely complain, but in my mind, I'll make every complaint just to prove to myself in the next moment that none of those was valid enough to stop me from doing it. I think of everything, yo. Every complaint. And none of these are valid enough to stop me. Then I guess I'm in there. What you got? I had to stay that in a long time.
Yeah, that's a very I guess I've been not debating with myself, but I've been dialoguing with myself more, and I'm more. I guess I could say I've been using my brain in such a way more, and so I do realize I have certain questions, but I don't know the questions yet, so I haven't actually asked those questions yet. I think they'll show up when they're supposed to show up. Yeah. What I'm pondering what you just said there, so like I'm kind of just yeah. Gotta see my tambourine. Right. Oh man, let me go find that beat. Yo, let's see if we can finish that.
I ain't looking at the beat you got.
I'm gonna play this one first. This is the 4-Note Fugue song I was telling you about.
That's cool. It's never old school hip hop.
Yeah.
I pull up flip flop in my dip, got the gun, skip heartbeat, walking down the street. Don't you start me, you don't start shit. It won't be shit. Do as I see, not what you say. Fuck you. That was a hot round. That should have been. They be like, yo, who that nigga? That's some 90s old school niggas. That doo-doo line was dope. That doo-doo line was dope. I can't remember what I said, but I said some dude. I said I think I said something. Don't start no shit, won't be no shit. Do as I see. Do as I see, not as you say.
Word. That's nice. Let's see. That's I mentioned that beat. I haven't seen that beat in a while. I wanted to go look at it. I'm gonna play you this beat first before we go there, though. Before we go there, I'm gonna play this beat. I've played you this beat before. I kind of just want to play it for our listeners. Oh, by the way, here we go. Go check us out. Social media platforms. Stanford Reed, SME. It's on Instagram. You can find me at Roll DeRich Roll. Find us at waffle_AR waffle at waffle.
Niggas ain't gonna know what you're talking about. They like, what you talking about? Is he meowing? Is he speaking for all the cats out there? No, my cats out there. Meow mix, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Catnip. Meow mix, catnip. Down there, your town bricks that shit. My meow mix, catnip. In your bricks, I move, split, stack shit. Not make buildings, that piff. On the map, rich, got that dope, cat hit. Then cap it, they give to no gown. There was no ground. There was see you on ground floor. There was open door, ground floor. Elevator, open doors on ground floor. We rooftop, don't stop, flip flop, drip drop. Don't you bring the rain on my carpet. My carpet, get you down the carpool. It's fun if you make the mix good, it don't matter. You can make a dope song like that, like where you're not really saying nothing, but people just like it. They like the words you happen to say when they hear, like. As I prospect, I see no gold on the silver lining playbook mountains. What play you gonna do? I'm the quarterback, but I got nickel change. Why you quarter that? Why you order brains? I don't eat that. At the barbecue, say we Korean, but I don't see any Koreans in the restaurant. I guess I'm not eating. Cause I think I could be Korean. Cause my Korea got me way out the clear. That's why I'm standing here with no authorities. I no authority. Police ain't catching me because they don't have po. I guess I could run away slow. Like if you make the mix dope, like everybody be like, yo, I fucks with it. The beats are cool. Like I could easily I could take any beat you play and just make a random song out of it. At this moment right now, that's my skill. But at other times, you know what I'm saying? Like I'll be listening, I'll be like, yeah, that's for you to make the song. I could make the song, but I would just make it for my own listening pleasure, like I just did for my own pleasure in this podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Now you could take that little clip and put it on Instagram, and people be like, yo, that shit hot. When that's coming out, especially if you put a little mix on there. You put a little mix on there, people like, yo, that shit hot, nigga. That nigga said, I don't know what he said.
I don't think I played you this.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. 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 I'm not what you see, what you hear. I'm standing here. You can look straight at me. I am where I wanna be.
Wait, so what style is this?
This is whatever style I want it to be, because I could, like I said, I can make a whole album out of all these. And people will fuck with it, yo. They'll fuck with it. I just gotta make the music. That's why I don't get why you don't make songs so enough. Because obviously you just gotta just make it simple and record it, because the beat is different. So the people who like that different shit will fuck with your beat. That's all that matters. And so it ain't gotta be serious. You can go like a indie sound and it'll be like, all right, that's cool.
You mean like I don't have to have it high quality?
Not nothing. You ain't gotta do nothing, yo. You like Tyler the Creator, not Playboy Cardi. Playboy Cardi can't make the quality music that Tyler the Creator makes. I'm talking about sound quality. He gotta make his shit sound super polished, super mainstream. That's everything he got. Kid Cudi, no. Tyler the Creator, no. They can kind of make what they want to make, but not like Playboy. Not ASAP not gonna do that. None of them niggas really gonna do. They're not gonna go for the different style. And I would say yours is easy to mix because it's simple enough, and you could just make the funny song and mix the vocal real good, and like, or make a cool song, mix the vocal real good, and it's done. That's it. This style is actually very simple. It's put together how it's put together, and you could do something with it. You don't got to. That's why I be saying you don't got to change shit. But you had to change your idea about what you did, so you could just put more music out and like make use of the ideas. Right now you're just spinning them. If you're sending them to me, I'm gonna just put them in these contexts. It's like these is animals, and somebody make a book with all the pictures of all the animals in there. That's not the animals, but because of that book, a person who didn't see those animals yet could be like, oh, I could fuck with those animals. I can imagine what that animal is like. I see the picture, they say how big it is. I can imagine it, but I never saw it before. But a person who saw that animal and didn't never see that book before wouldn't really know much about that animal, per se, so besides what they experienced today from it.
Word, I feel you.
And so there's a lot of people hear your music and they won't get it. But if I put it in the context, I put it in that book, people will be like, oh, I heard that. I know that style. And that's why a lot of niggas don't go full on to the direction you go in. They'll have like one or two sounds within the beat in that realm, and everything else will be the other thing.
I'm kind of. I remember what you talked about, Baby Keem. And I kind of wanna. I'm gonna start releasing music on SoundCloud. Less produced music. I want to mix and master because I noticed that like with you, your quality got so good so fast that I have to send you quality stuff for you because I realized that recording that I sent you for that Rich Vibe, that had to be the best recording that I've ever sent you because you sent me back the best quality mix that you've ever sent. it was like, so that song, that recording sounds really good, and so then kind of makes me realize that I need to like, I need to develop my whole independent process, but I don't want to. I guess not that I don't want to release music on Spotify. I guess, like I've said, I've been working on every day. I'm not restricting myself. Every day I'm getting better at not restricting myself. So, yeah, I don't really have to say what I plan on saying. I just can't. Yeah, I don't have anything to say. Working on writing some more lyrics. Did you ever get around to working on that track though?
Nah, I was kind of I'll use this moment right now to do it. So what I'm gonna do right now, because I'm still fucking with this beat, I'm gonna go ahead and go to what's the name and hit alternative, and I'm gonna just pop a new alternative in here right quick because I keep my what's the name. So this is new beat number 2. I actually streamlined my process. So I created a what it's called. It's technically called a computer. You know that in school when you create a formula, and then you start to plug numbers in. Like the formula has variables, like unknown variables like X and Y.
Mm-hmm.
And so you start plugging numbers in. So you say like, okay, X is 1, Y is 4. And then you try out the equation. And if the equation works, boom, they go down as a possible answer. But if the equation doesn't work, you be like, okay, is it possible for X to be 2 if Y is 4? If X is 2, Y can't be 4 because that will make the formula unbalanced, but or unsolvable. Not an actual equation. It's not real. But if you got one where works names, okay, it is. But then a super mathematician could make that first formula work in some way, or create the circumstances where the first formula could work, like by raising the whole thing to a power of 2 or something like that. It was weird how math works. It's weird how math works and shit. But I can't remember how I brought that up. I'm moving
on. You were talking about your new mixing, your new your process that you designed.
Oh yeah, I made a formula, and they come out on the other side pretty good.
So like my when you say formula, you just mean like a way everything is saved, and so that you can drop it in.
Not like that, not exactly like that, but I got like I can show you how the way how quickly I can make this beat is a little different than it was quick. I was quick before, but I get faster. I get more efficient the more I work. Now they upgraded Google too, Google Workspace. You know what I'm saying? That's Google's like, yeah, I feel you, my nigga. I'm in my Google Workspace shit too. But like, hell yeah, Google, I feel you, Google. I'm on my Workspace shit. All right, so I'm gonna try to see. He sent me something he want me to work on, so I'm gonna get to that probably tomorrow.
What time does your session start?
Whenever she get here. It might be 9:30. It could be 10 o'clock. I got the chill energy, so it don't really matter. Is it this, yo? What the hell are you talking about?
Oh, I just now I wasn't mentioning
the thing you sent me.
I wasn't mentioning the music I sent you. I was talking about.
But I'm talking about the music you sent me.
You're talking about what I sent you. The name of it is
Vibe or something like that. You didn't use that title again.
No, give me a second. Let me
No, that's something you sent me. And I sent back to you. All right.
All right. So the name of it should be
Yeah, when you find it, just resend it again.
It should be ES.
ES.
_ 129.20.
Yo, just send that shit again, man. That's weird. Don't say it. It should be. Ain't no ES. ES _ what? Ain't no ES. Nothing, man. I'm gonna just look ES. ES _ I don't think that's gonna work on my computer.
29.
That I think on my
Look it up
computer.
in your
you can-
email. It
I'm
should
in
be
my
like
email.
For me, I'm
Hey,
sending
that
you
no
an email.
messages match your search. I already know, yo. I'm like Google sometimes in my mind. I be knowing, man, they ain't gonna show up. Resend that shit. That is not gonna show up.
All right, send it
I don't know why, but I have this thing where I could make an assumption that and I can stick with it. I ain't really want to search it because I'm like, nah, that's not. If I scroll down and I look in the past 5 days and I don't see with the message, it ain't gonna be there. Remember, because I don't have unread emails.
True that. I don't have any anymore either.
So even if you had sent it to me, like if you did send it to me, I either accidentally erased it when I was doing something else, or you sent it to another email.
I just sent it just now again though.
Okay.
That sound I played you from earlier, that's my turkey sound. That sound I had while on turkey.
This tempo looks like a tempo I did already. That I think you probably don't notice that I did this beat already.
So you did do this? I wasn't sure. I didn't think you did this beat already.
I'm assuming because it's the weird tempo thing you do is.
I won't be surprised if you did it, but I didn't think you did it. That's why I questioned.
I did it already. I got a feeling already that it's gonna be like my computer gonna be like, yeah, man, we did this already.
All right, here we go. Here's the next one. So that one I played earlier was called persistence. No, discernment. This one's called fabricated. Where's the name?
Why you name it that? Because that's how you felt when you made it. You thought that's what you were thinking about.
I was in Turkey. Yeah.
You felt like you saw some fabrications or something. Fabricating.
Yeah. I was naming beats from the book.
The book. Okay, I feel.
Yeah.
I understand it now.
I had and when I made those songs, the discernment song, I specifically had a case where I exercised proper discernment, and I realized it. I was like, oh wow! And then around that time, I was making that song, so I kind of like had a.
I didn't do this one already.
Yeah, I didn't think you did it.
I'm actually going to do this. I'm just going to do this machine style and do this for Instagram. So I'm just
machine style. What's machine style? What do you when you say machine style? What do you mean? Like as a computer, like do it like a robot?
I more or less become a computer and just make the beat, like how a computer would make a beat.
All right, wait, I got you. I feel you.
Yeah, this is for Instagram. Do it for the gram.
For the gram, yeah. Shout out #PowerPlanet. Share this on Instagram, on Twitter, #PowerPlanet. Love.
Keep practicing it until you say that whole thing one time. We'll write it down. Say the whole plug, really good, the whole plug, and that way you can put it on. You can make a post out of it later. The whole plug. And not everybody, when they do their shit like Crab Lord, they say the same thing every time. They have like a official plug, and when they add stuff in, they add it in the same way. You should get an official plug. It's better than just like saying it randomly.
Word.
When you say it, do it a little bit more intentionally. Like if you send me the information, I can make the plug. I do it like, yo, so check us out. Instagram, Stanford Reed, SME. Waffle Records. Waffle is WAFL. WAFFL Records. REC. I'd say the best way to find us, the quickest way to find us, you still search hashtags. You still search hashtags. Search hashtag Power Our Planet on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, wherever. Keep it simple. You go there. Whoever's posting that is us or somebody like us. You'll find us through there. Easy.
Sure.
This is hashtag Power Our Planet. Hashtag Power Our Planet podcast. Waffle Records. Brought to you by Nomad Melody. Easy like that.
We out.
But you have the guitar is nice.
Another thing of why I have to go back, if I delete sounds, some of these projects, the sounds aren't available anymore, so I gotta go rearrange and everything. So
What's that? Play that. I would say you should have been rendered them all already into a folder of AOP stuff. And you gonna keep it that long? Out. Keep going. That's it.
That's it. It's just that loop.
Yeah, I will use that be first half of that only, and then I can make a dope beat. I'd rather have that than this.
Word.
This is cool. It's not. I'm not saying this is bad. I do rather have that than this. I'm not saying this is bad at all. But I'm making this for Instagram anyway too. Which that's the mindset to take into the process. I just leave it like this. That bass won't fit. No way the bass fits too. It does fit. In a weird way. I wouldn't do that though. It's not bad though. I can get away with this. I'm not that type of nigga. Like, I listen to my dude Siggy. I like his beats a lot. Siggy does have quite a few beats that he make them in the same cluster, so they sound similar. I think he's kind of like me. His process is similar to mine. For me, I try to break up the monotony in a bigger way than that, so that they don't sound like they don't all have like a bloodline that you can detect. Like, they seem different. There's different. I want there to be different styles, and not each kind of carries the same signature or something. Besides the way I did it, like the soul of it, not like a bloodline. I use the same sounds or the same rhythm. But this doesn't sound like nothing else I did already, so I could go with that. I think this is pretty self-explanatory what everything is. You don't need to do that. You probably this part. You call this pad, you know, and definitely it is a pad, but strings.
It's like, sounds like strings more.
There's the strings, but you call it a string pad. And you call this synth, where this is a synth horn. So anybody who hears it is going to assume that synth is this. So if you put horn synth, it makes sense. You just put horn, like, that is a horn. I would think it's a horn, but this thing that says synth, what is that? Something that sounds like a bell. So what is a bell? Another type of bell. And I would call this probably some type of synth bell. Makes more sense to me now when I look at it because I named it. I don't think I'm gonna do the thing with that Let me mute that. Now I said I was going to just go pop. I'm not going. That's pop, but it's not the right kind of pop for this beat. All right, so I'm gonna go right there with that. Very weird. People automatically could be like, all right, that's dope. Like I could get an automatic dope beat head nod because all I need is the right drums and another like and automatically everybody be like, yo, this shit hard, nigga. This beat hard, nigga. I can get an automatic beat. It just be hard, nigga. But to me, it's like it's a free one. Mono. Oh, I'm not sharing screen. Am I? Nope.
No, you're not.
Now the next thing that has to go is the kick. The kick just can't live in this world. Automatically, same process. 129.2. Pop over this joint. Come on, hurry up. Come on, hurry up. Give me the pop. It must be saying I got too much going on. Let me close that Google. Close that iTunes. All right. Let's get it. let's just build a trap beat without playing that.
You master your beat before you record vocals on it, yeah?
Sometimes in the new process, yes.
Okay.
In the old process, no.
Right.
Which is a waste of time. It's 50-50.
So in your new process, you're normally done with the beat before you start recording vocals altogether. How do you feel after you release music?
Clone those. Oh, got some stuff going on. All right, now I'm gonna watch. I'm going all whistling with this. I'm gonna go straight up, like nigga. Just real quick, nigga, like a nigga track, real quick, and then I'm gonna go over here and set up these what's these ones? These right sounds on there. Most men. Yeah, I think I like that. Where is that? I need a better kick. My kick. I like that. That's kind of dead. Hood niggerish. Let's get it. Nah, the hi-hat. I could do better than that. That sounds trappy. All right, that's good. All I need.
I can't hear it, by the way, but I assume
You can hear it, y'all.
I can hear the kick when it comes in, but that's all you're playing right now? The kick?
I ain't playing that. It's just playing a simple drum beat. If you can't hear it, it's all right.
I can hear it. I can hear it. You're just playing.
You want it loud? I got it. There you go.
No, I can hear it. I thought maybe you were playing something else.
No, I'm making a drum. This car is for Instagram.
Oh, you're in a FL. Got you. 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 You're in a FL.
see, full song. Yep, just a quick 16 of that. Mm-hmm. All right, let's see. So where I'm at? Oh yeah, I'm saying I was doing a function on my phone. Got sidetracked. So where I'm at? Oh yeah, I'm saying can I have on? Okay, let's get it. Let's see. Oh yeah, I'm done here. I'm gonna stop. Nah, I gotta be brave. But I be closing it, and I didn't do everything I need to do over there, and I'll be mad like, oh, that's gone forever. I can remake it again. It was a quick idea, you know what I'm saying? I can come up with it again in a couple seconds, and it'll make me faster the next time in the future. But I don't like it when it happens per se. I'll be like, damn, wasting time. I only use three
How much
things, right?
how much memory you got on your computer right now?
You know, but it's more. It's a nice amount. Probably like it keep going down every day. You know what I'm saying? How that go? So I probably got like 5, 6. Let's see. I'm gonna check just because you asked, but I probably won't even say it.
I heard the
Oh, I'm
trash.
doing good. I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
Where?
I empty trash all the time.
Oh, where?
It's for necessity. I mean, guess all in all, but at the present moment, I just do it uh because I can keep it clean. All right, so let's just
I'm gonna
place
empty
this
my trash can for posterity.
for here. Duplicate that up. It should just work. I shouldn't have to really do much. Like I said, I'm more or less a robot in this process. This is like a computer making a beat right now. Automatic. It's automatic. A little slower than the regular computer. I did a few things just now that a real computer would have did all that in one swoop. It would have been a little faster, as fast as possible. And all you would see is a meter, like a little meter loading,
Right.
something like that. But it's doing each one of these steps in succession.
They have that computer that makes songs with different artists. It's made songs with some different artists.
This is the hi hat.
The AI program.
So, boom. Bring this here, and then let's go ahead and that stretched out everywhere where that is, because I know that would be more use to me. And then go ahead and do that right quick, because I like the colors. Keep my colors right. So everything can go the way I want it to go. Usually keep the colors the right colors as
Word.
I'm working. And then hi hat. And once I do that, which I think I'm gonna keep both hi hats. So I'm just gonna do this. Nope. First, let's go ahead and Duplicate that track. Drag and drop. And oh yeah, join. So everything will be the right color. Let's go.
It has this kind of hella hype feel to it. I can't hear you.
It's going so hard until it's like yo.
Yeah.
How to even have that much power behind it?
Yeah, it sounds way harder than it sounded before, yo. The melody sounds like
808. It's okay how it is.
Bigger.
I would say you gotta watch the process. And watch it. Just watch it. Watch the machine. This is what you're watching. So it's kind of like nothing you say will change it per se. Because I'm displaying the machine. But then afterwards, after the machine is done, we can talk about it. Pause it for this one so I can see computing power.
What movie is that from?
It's a song. I don't know if
What?
it was a movie.
I feel like it was in the Parent Trap movie.
Whoa. Parent Trap as in Lindsay Lohan?
Nah, the other one, the one before that one.
Oh no, it's not that old, man.
It sounds like this will be not that song.
That's Parent Trap. That's Lindsay Lohan. Yes.
So it is that song.
No.
It's not that song. Okay.
No, your ear didn't listen to the whole melody. I said because you don't know the song. It sounds just like the other song, I guess. All you heard was I mean, I understand you say it reminds you of the Parent Trap thing. Well, that's exactly what it does do, but it's not that.
What song is it?
I can't remember what's by right now. I listen to it on Spotify. All right, Quantize my 808 because I'm a robot. Oh, right there though, it sounds cool. It sounds cool coming up. This next part. Cool, that's kind of ass diggy. That's bad when that shit in. To the shit, get the shit, get the shit, get the shit. You use the same subject matter. I can feel all those syllables is easy to fill in with words. I can easily talk about the same like bitch and money and niggas and easy with those syllables. And that flow easy. All right, yeah, so what's next? And then I get to this point where I did all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that thing gave me the core to do it. But then I get to this point where, all right, I'll give you a version of this for Instagram from now on. But then I'm just gonna keep it and take out these things if need be, and put and go another direction than this one. Because this direction, I just went straight with what I got there, and I didn't change anything. I just loop them and build around it. And I'll do that for Instagram. But it gets to this point where I'll be like, fuck, I like this. And I guess ain't no wrong with me sharing the beat to Instagram and then make a song out of it later. But I might as well do that with my whole album. I might as well just send you the beats to the whole album I'm about to drop, and then I'll make songs on all of them. I don't think that's the way not for me, the person, it just doesn't feel like that's the way I should do it. The way I should do it, I feel like if I'm gonna make a song out of it, well then let's like debut it as a song all at one time. Or like I can play it on the live stream, but that's different than just like putting the beat there and just letting you hear the beat without my song on it. Mm-hmm. See what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Yeah, because it becomes a different thing.
No, yeah, I feel you.
This one right here, you put on it, it's gonna be dope. I'm gonna make it even hot. I'm making it for Instagram, so I'm gonna go like even harder. I don't know how to do it right now. Let's see, how can I'm gonna go even harder. I'm gonna do something I never did before and see what it gives me. I can just imagine this. There should be a rapper name called Lil Typical. That's a good rapper name, Lil Typical. Lil Typical, yo. I'd fuck with Lil Typical. They'd be like, yo, who this? I'm like, that's just Lil Typical, yo. Damn, this nigga named himself Lil Typical. It sound because typical is a good word, and it's meaning behind that. Like he's saying like, yeah, yo, I'm Lil Typical and shit. What? Lil Typical? The fuck out of here. I fucks with it. I fucks with it. Yeah. That's a great. I should make a song called Lil Typical. That's what I would have to do in order to use it. But there'd be a whole nigga. His name is Lil Typical. He probably already exists. There's some nigga from Wisconsin right now, little young nigga. If you go on Spotify right now, type Lil Typical. And you gonna get it's gonna be some nigga from Wisconsin, yo, that got some. He just typical as fuck. Everything he do is super typical. He just be like, I'm bad typical, bro.
It's not a little typical. TYPICAL.
It's typical. It should be plenty of songs called Typical.
There's a typical day, and there's Typical by Lil Time, Lil Darb. Lil Time.
Fuck, I got a lot going on. It ain't gonna give me nothing. Let me see if it gives me something now. Yeah, everything being engagement. I got a lot going on this beat. Let me just get rid of everything that's not serving this beat right now. So this whole bass.
Where'd you find this Osam Stretch?
He the homie. Indy Knox, the homegirl. That's her cousin.
Indy Knox, the girl in the label.
My shows. She's performed my shows in
right. Okay. Is she the girl did she the one that had the band?
Huh?
She the one that brought her homies and performed, right?
She brought her homies
in the band?
No. She's a rapper. She's a rapper, but we had a show together somewhere. Not a show I put on. And she brought her homie, and her homie was Stretch. He's tall, dark-skinned nigga. It's like he's one of the niggas like as soon as you meet him, you know, he'd be cool as shit. So he'd be like, oh, y'all ain't cool as shit. So automatically he told me he had music on Instagram. On Spotify, I followed him right then and there. And then so I check out his shit. I got him on Instagram too. And so when I got a new Spotify and I see one of his posts on Instagram, I'm like, all right, this nigga still making music. I go back, add the songs I liked from before. And this is an old song he made. This probably a year ago, but it's not. He got some joints. Hey, he sounded Kid Cudi on the old joints. Mm-hmm. He sound like he had a song that sound like if somebody played it back, oh, that's Kid Cudi. It sounded exactly like Kid Cudi's song. The way he did the vocals, what it's about, sound like a Kid Cudi song. It just right one step away from being Cudi. Yeah. He's awesome, Stretch.
Yeah, his music is very quality.
That's a good job. That's a good job. All right, let me see. What am I working on? Oh, I want to get this make anything. I want to get this arcade because I want to see if arcade gonna serve up the good rice. Right quick. I think arcade can with the right thing on arcade or just push this beat over the top. And I just want to give it a chance. Super gay. Even play the shit. I was like the universe is like, nope.
Yeah, complete.
And it's not right. It's not fair. Let me see. I can't save any computer power except to bounce off the 808. I got nothing. I could even do. Delete a couple of these empty tracks here. I got nothing. Delete this kit. I got a few things.
What about your buses?
Nah, I don't got time to delete my buses. That's part of the machine, and I make music with that, and I do streams with that, and it still be on there. Just every now and then, there's I count it as a isolated situation. I don't assume that it's going to have computing powers every time because it doesn't. It's plenty of times we've been on here and I made arcade sounds. And then after like 10 minutes, it has power or not at all. I might just do this weird thing though and keep that. I can't find it. I won't find two notes with that. That's gonna work. It's not gonna happen. Hello? Okay. Yeah. All right. So we've been on for quite a bit. Let's go and wrap it up. I got Pat pulling up. Yeah. I'll catch you on the flip.
Yeah, have a good evening, all right, man?
You too,
Enjoy
man.
the session,
Yeah,
all right?
yeah.
Bless.
Peace.